This is Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm, and I wanted to talk about calcareous soils and how when you are farming biologically, organically, and you don't focus on NPK and all the micronutrients. You focus on calcium, carbon, and fungi. So here in Florida, where it's all, we're just shells. We're a sandbar, and we're all calcium. The aquifer is calcium carbonate. So you need to have carbon, which is the living root. You have to practice soil health in biological. That's what it all comes down to. And really, in Florida, it comes down to staying off of your system, just observing it and applying the fungi. I'm not talking about the store-bought fungi. I'm talking about the wild-caught fungi that you get with grass-fed cow manures, mostly, since cows are very important to the fruiting of your tropical fruit trees here in Florida. So you kind of just have to manage for plants. You want the carbon is the living covering the limestone. And calcareous soils are the best soils for biological systems. And why that people aren't talking about that more is a little strange, but they don't talk about the fungi in a wild natural system, the stuff you don't see that grows underground. It grows in your plants, and it's in you if you're eating food that's grown from your fungally dominant Florida biologically managed system. Really, it's kind of the only way that's going to fix Florida. I'm like freaked out because I get anxiety when I see people clear cutting trees around us off their lots. And that's what's going on next door. They're chopping down the large pine trees that have, been around a lot longer than their 2 months they've owned the property. And I was watching it go down, one of them, and because I was cleaning the manure out of our our cow barn, and the temperature instantly got hotter. It was like at least a 5-degree difference. I could feel it on my face. I think people just have become immune to seeing what nature is and kind of understanding how these natural systems work in Florida, because there's so many. For my little peeny video that talks about biological farming, being the first biodynamic tropical fruit farm in Florida, and a lot of the species, and being able to fruit these trees, which I've clearly shown farming this way. I'm the only worker, so all this stuff you see is what I did in 5 years. And it works. And there's so many products that people try to push, and then they don't look at the details. You got to make your own compost, and you got to know where your ingredients come from. There's just no other way. You have to know what manures you're putting on, because not all manures are created equal. This calcium carbon fungi system runs off the nutrients from the fungi, pretty much. The enzymes from the fungi are the gateway to the carbon cycle. And if you have unlimited calcium and you have unlimited carbon and you have unlimited moisture and you have the right biology, you can kind of create a place like Florida used to be. And I think it's the only way we can get back to what it once was, and kind of just stop the insanity of just completely destroying what we all like about Florida, at least what I like about Florida, and for your own vision of what you want to build or conquer or see. I think people like to have all that land cleared so that they can see each individual plant. So it's like, look what I did, like building the pyramid. That's not a permanent system, so guaranteed it's probably not going to be there. The only way to put permanence into your system is by nature, and you can only have nature if you like observe and leave it alone. I just don't understand how many ways I can say this, but I'm figuring it out. And I appreciate everyone listening, because if you're listening, I know you care. And I have shown that the tropical fruits can be grown this way. So, I mean, look at all the birds that are here. All the birds live here because everyone else chopped their trees down. That's basically how it works. I can hear the chainsaw going right now. I don't want to watch anymore. And then they put the fill in. When you bring the fill in and you reseed it and you continue to mow, guess what? You have the same water problems up high. You'll have standing water up top. I've witnessed it firsthand here with one of my neighbors, so I know it's true. They have standing water 3 feet above where I'm standing, like 30 feet away, where I don't have any standing water. Not here, but I'm just saying I could show it. I haven't. You have to go into by the pond, the second pond we have. Anyway, these ditches that people put in to control the water in their like mowed, compressed, compacted soil. They're totally unnecessary in a biological system because, Florida's kind of flat. So they'll fill up because of the water table. But you can fix it by growing out your cover, letting nature grow out your cover, and grow your tropical fruit trees. I'm pretty sure we're going to have cacao here this year, or 2022. 2022 is going to be a good year. Got lots and lots of flowers, and that's always a good sign. Oh, I see there's a fruit right there. Come on. Yeah, there's a fruit. Right there. My camera's not behaving, but that's a fruit. So we have fruit on our cacao, yay. So it works, and do you ever hear me complain about pests and disease? We don't have any. I mean, I see some MBBS on the mangoes, but it kind of like, it doesn't drop the fruit or it doesn't hurt the tree. It seems to shed the leaves that have that on it. The biological system is the only way to fix what's wrong with Florida. A natural biological system, practicing soil health, staying off of it, just observing it, letting what nature grows, stay. I could live off what nature grows, just in a small area around my house here in Florida. It's truly amazing. Native plants, Anyway, this is Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm, and it's not the NPK, it's the calcium, carbon, and fungi you need in your soil and in your food. It's Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm. Have a good day.